Bitcoin crashed last Sunday. It doesn't make any sense. He's some computer programmer and code robot guy nobody's ever heard of. If it was money, we would call Bitcoin money. They don't call it money. You can't buy anything with Bitcoin but pizza and drugs. And Silk Road shut down, so you can't buy drugs. When are you ever going to be able to buy anything with Bitcoin?
You want to help with these?
How did you...
Troll, please. The Pheeva Bitcoin wallet, now plus gifts.
What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Now, for everyone out there who's wondering, what the heck did I just watch? No, that's not some kind of shill ad. K-Dub's not starting to do his own ads, right? The reason that I wanted to play that is because that's actually from 2014. That advertisement came out 4 years ago. So I was curious to do some research and see how the Pheeva Hot Wallet was doing today. So if you search for it, it just takes you to this site. I don't really know what's going on or what's happened with it whatsoever. And so I found on Reddit, I started looking at some posts that came out about 4 years ago. Some people were having concerns about the wallet. They were saying that it had a really crappy user experience. It was difficult to set up. So you're probably asking yourself, why am I even bringing this up? What is the point in me even talking about this? Well, I wanted to kind of stress that whole mentality, right, of how we see crypto and how we get excited for these projects and how we rush in. And you know, there's so many projects coming out right now. I mean, how many different exchanges are even coming out right now? How many different wallets are coming out? Smart contract platforms, sharding, privacy coins, infrastructure. It just seems like there's just so many projects, right? And when you look at something like this back in the day, you know, where is it now? Right? So I think to myself, now maybe there's something I don't know about this wallet. Maybe the team members went on to create something even better. I'm not sure. I haven't dove in that deep about it. But it really started making me think about all of these projects and how they're obviously not going to all survive, guys. But I start comparing where we were even at that time with the Pheeva wallet to where we are now with things like Ethos, right? Or Pundiex or Arcana or things of that nature. So you're seeing that we do have progression and we are moving forward, but you do realize that this technology takes time. I mean, when you consider 4 years have passed since that advertisement, I mean, that looks like something that I would see on TV today. But yet we're still struggling for that adoption. We're still struggling for that usability. We still can't really get crypto in the hands of the masses, right? There's just all these barriers, whether it be legal, steep learning curve, you know, and then on top of that, you have the manipulation, the scams. There's just so much still in crypto. And I still think that even though we've come a very long way, we still have a lot more to grow. But I just was thinking about it. It was interesting just to think about, you know, I wonder what these people who saw that back in the day when it first came out, you know, Pheeva wallet, this is it, mass adoption, you know, going to the moon. And yet here we are still kind of struggling a little bit. So kind of put a little bit of a perspective as to where we are and how things are going. But let's just dive into the markets today, guys. All right, don't want to just keep harping on that. If we give it a quick refresh, man, we are just coasting. Well, Bitcoin is coasting. Bitcoin's not really doing too much right now. We saw a lot of red in the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance actually pulled back a little bit. I think for a while what was kind of happening was I think people saw the Bitcoin surge so fast and they got really excited. And I've seen this happen before in crypto where a lot of people will start selling their altcoins to kind of catch the Bitcoin train. So I think that's why the price right now in Bitcoin is just flatlining, like we're just totally flat. And you know, if you do have a look over the past week, we are up. I mean, we did hit this peak right here, right around, it was almost 300 million, and we've, you know, taken a plummet back since. But you know, if we zoom out over the course of a month, I mean, it's just been this crazy wild ride, and we're actually sitting lower, unfortunately, than where we were at the start of the month. So it's a crazy journey, guys. Crypto is just insane. If we look at some of the biggest gainers of the day, Bitcoin, man, okay, that looks totally manipulated. Are you kidding me? Bitcoin Diamond up 100, look at that. It's funny, I just talked about Ethos, actually. Look at vertical. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't touch that. I don't know what that's about. You know, congratulations to whoever sold. I would not touch that. Anyway, moving on, guys. So we do have some things I wanted to talk about today. So there are some positive. So you're seeing Bitcoin Futures average daily volume at the CME, increasing by 93% in the second quarter over the first quarter of 2018. The CME also stated that the rate of open interest, or the number of open contracts on Bitcoin futures, has exceeded 2,400, which amounted to a 58% increase in Q1. So that's real, guys. I mean, you're seeing interest right there as far as Bitcoin futures are concerned. So that just shows you that people are showing some interest. And, you know, we did have that crazy spike here with the Google trends, but the thing that I'm really getting kind of surprised lately is you're seeing it spread. I mean, so if you look at the interest by region, we had a lot of interest coming out of places like the West and stuff like that, but now you're starting to see these top charts where you're having Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, St. Helena, and the Netherlands. So you're seeing interest in Bitcoin kind of slowly trickle into all these other places, right? So I still think that even for us, you know, we're talking about Bitcoin every single day, right? But there's still so many people that don't exactly know what it does. They don't understand it, and they, quite frankly, aren't really incentivized to get in. And a lot of if we go back to the year, a lot of what we were seeing run in was pretty much speculation, and it was all price, right? It was, oh, I'm gonna make money. And unfortunately, the tech took a little bit of a backseat. And really, that's the backbone behind this whole industry, behind this whole, you know, crypto sphere, is the technology. And we started to put money and financial interest first, and then when people weren't making money, it was like it did twice as much damage for the space as if we had just let it grow naturally, right? So let's talk about some other things as well. So we have cryptocurrency cloud mining. I don't know if you guys know, like Genesis mining and things of that nature. So you have HashFlare announcing that they are stopping mining services and shutting down hardware on their SHA-256 contracts due to difficulty generating revenue. Now, this is not something that I want to hear personally. So it says the decision to continue mining maintenance is reportedly the result of difficulties for the company to turn a profit amid market fluctuations. According to HashFlare's statement, for over a month, the amount for contract payments were lower than service fees, resulting in zero accruals to users' balances. They say, in quote, "We have made every possible effort in order to resolve the problem that has arisen. For instance, we have considered a variety of technical solutions which would have allowed us to lower expenses related to maintenance and electricity. As Bitcoin mining continues to be unprofitable, we had to inform everybody on July 18th that we'll start disabling the equipment." So yeah, I mean, that's crazy. And you know, there is this chart over here, the cost to mine one Bitcoin. So you figure if we go back, Bitcoin is currently sitting at $7,400. So if we look at some of these charts right here, I don't know where where those guys are located. So in that country, like for example, you know, it's $16,000 in Bahrain or $8,000 in Cambodia. But over here in the US, they're saying that it's only around $4,758 a Bitcoin. So you're still turning out a profit. Now, the thing is if these guys do start turning off their equipment, you know, if you do see miners shutting down, that's actually going to decrease the difficulty rate. And then what's going to happen is the guys that are still mining, they're going to get a lot more rewards. So then it's going to kind of balance itself out, which is the beauty of Bitcoin, because, you know, it has that built-in mechanism so that it stays, so that it's fair for everybody that's in the system. So it does have that kind of fail-safe mechanism into it, but it's really unfortunate to see projects like, or companies like this having to shut down. So let's talk about another major topic. So we have these new exchanges popping up. So you have like the first generation exchanges, which, you know, would be like the Bitrexes, Poloniex, Kraken. Binance is still first generation, even though Binance kind of came at the very end. You know, the Binances, KuCoins, buy boxes, stuff like that. Now you're seeing these second generation exchanges, right, where they're doing like the Fcoin thing with the reverse fees, or some of them are using mining and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not going to say all of them are bad. I don't really know enough information. I mean, we can only go off of what we know. So I don't know if you guys know Joseph Young. I mean, he's very well respected. He posts a lot all over the place. So he was talking about the crypto exchange ranks team, right? And they're the first complex rating service provided for crypto exchanges in the industry. And they conducted an extensive investigation into this one exchange in particular, Bitforex, okay? So they were saying that essentially the volumes, they were fake numbers, and they were comparing these to things like KuCoin and Kraken. So the CER team initiated the investigation subsequent to the release of the daily trading volume report of crypto exchanges by CoinMarketCap, which listed Bitforex at number 7 while Kraken and KuCoin took number 15 and 45, two major cryptocurrency exchanges that have been around for several years. So they say simply, it's not possible for an exchange or a web platform with only 60,000 unique visitors on a monthly basis to process 200 million in a day, as that would mean that 2,000 users online at the same time every single day would have to trade $100 million each amongst each other to make up for that 200 million daily volume. So they said that's absolutely insane, and they explained Bit4x forges trading volumes to stay on the very top of the rating and draw the attention of crypto investors and new users. However, they have certain issues with processing and converting traffic into users, as there is no clear policy regarding interaction with the audience. As a result, the exchange doesn't have a large number of real supporters and loyal community on the tech team. So you're seeing this happen, and obviously we had, so you had Fcoin, MyCrypto, they were criticizing that based on their policy of how to, list coins, how it was basically creating useless transactions on the network that didn't provide any value to the public whatsoever. So then they also say, due to high listing fees and large profit margins generated from processing digital asset trades, the cryptocurrency exchange market has seen an influx in entrepreneurs and developers from major industries. However, as a recent, the gold rush of entrepreneurs to create the next big thing in cryptocurrency exchange markets has negatively affected the cryptocurrency sector, leading investors to lose trust and confidence in the market. And this is kind of a direct relationship to CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap, they say that they've recently come under fire over their alleged roles in wash trading. Now, I've actually had an opportunity to meet some of the team at CoinMarketCap. I met them over at the conference that I went to recently. They are really cool guys, and I found out that CoinMarketCap tends to get a lot of rap, but they're actually just trying to provide the most accurate data possible. So one of the reasons why originally they thought that they would basically rank based on volume, figuring, hey, if you do a lot of volume, then you must be credible, right? So basically, it said, in order to ensure that their listings remain active on certain exchanges, sometimes projects are instructed to maintain a minimum level of volume. This causes projects to heavily employ market-making services and bots to trade their own coin to inflate their own volumes. Now, as the team realized that this is what a lot of these exchanges were doing, they say, due to the recent changes in the exchange landscape and the concern aired by our community, we have removed the volume requirement for exchanges. This went into effect Monday. So basically, although this is kind of going back, and maybe this may allow more of these exchanges to get on CoinMarketCap, I guess that CoinMarketCap felt that from their level of responsibility, encouraging wash trading, bot trading, and fake volume just to simply get listed, they felt that maybe that wasn't the best step moving forward. So CoinMarketCap said that fee-free transaction mining, low-fee and artificial trading volumes, or wash trading models adopted by crypto exchanges were responsible for the whole data manipulation fiasco. Cryptocurrency exchanges use these models to maintain minimum trading activity by rebating users with their own coins. So this is basically the new model that we're seeing. So they say even with all the above measures in place, CoinMarketCap doesn't think that the issue can be resolved entirely, given the open and fast-changing nature of the ecosystem. However, it is planning to arm its users with more data so that they can make informed decisions as well. So this is something that we just have to look into. I was looking into possibly making a video about this, talking about this new model of exchanges. Some people are saying it's all a bunch of garbage, it's crap, it's backwards, it's unsustainable, it's a scam. Other people are saying that this is the model that we need to give back to the community. But that being said, I mean, if you have 5 guys out there that are doing the right thing and one of them does the wrong thing, does that lump everyone into the same category, right? I mean, when you look at things like BitConnect and you're seeing the class action lawsuit taken against them, I mean, it's one of those things where you want to see justice get paid, but at the same time, how could that negatively affect the entire space? If BitConnect gets in the mainstream media, it's all over the place, right? And then people start correlating that with all of crypto. So all it takes is like 1 or 2 of these bad actors, bad exchanges, bad coins, scams, ICOs, and they really just make a bad name for the rest of the landscape as well. But it's nice to see, especially credible entities such as CoinMarketCap taking this so seriously. So let's talk about some other things as well. So we have Coinhive, the Monero mining malware, has claimed yet another victim. This time it's the popular internet game League of Legends, which has fallen victim to the malware that mines cryptocurrency secretly in the background. So officials from Garena server said there was an unauthorized modification of the League of Legends PH client lobby where a certain JavaScript code was inserted. This code performs blockchain mining on affected computers, which consumes CPU resources from these computers. Apart from increased CPU usage, extensive analysis from our security engineers has determined that there is no other impact on affected users. So basically, if this happened to you, it looks like there's really nothing malicious, except that it's just kind of going to use up your CPU resources. But that is something that we have seen. So for those of you out there that play League of Legends, this could be important to you. So guys, also Facebook has restored Coinbase crypto ads, and it says that they have no intent to block legitimate companies. So they said that they're going to be reversing their ban on cryptocurrencies after 6 months. So with this ban reversal, they will be implementing a new system to ensure only reliable and bona fide companies can run advertising campaigns. Prospective advertisers are now required to show the social media firm relevant licenses and background pertaining to the product that they wish to advertise, with this process ensuring that no scams are seen by any Facebook customer. So it's important to note that Facebook will still be imposing a ban on ICOs and binary option advertisements due to potential customer protection risks, right? Because ICOs are inherently extremely risky. I think we're very well aware of that. Don't know much about binary trading options though, but I'm sure that's risky as well. So also, speaking on Coinbase as well, they've also become the first crypto organization to form a political action committee, which is really interesting. So now they have a PAC, right? So essentially, if you guys don't know what that is, these things are formed mainly for fundraising purposes on behalf of candidates running for public office, especially in the United States, according to the Center for Responsive Politics. So according to CNN, the cryptocurrency exchange has already donated over $81,000 towards political causes. However, you do see a professor of law at Cornell University kind of saying that this may catch some attention from the SEC because this raises conflict concerns, given that Coinbase, also is running a coin exchange, so reminiscent of those that the commission has found when security firms have attempted to combine these two roles. So it's a double-edged sword for Coinbase in a sense. So yeah, I mean, politics and crypto, we'll see what's going on with that, guys. So I wanted to also talk about Ross Ulbricht. So this is the Silk Road founder. Obviously, if you guys don't know much about this, he was the guy, we know who he is by now, right? He had the Silk Road. He's doing, I think it's double life terms in prison. And honestly, I really don't think it was this dude's fault, man. I think he was generally just trying to create a P2P marketplace for people to just be able to get outside of that third party, grip, people were drug trafficking, etc. But here's the thing. It says, since prisoners at the United States Penitentiary Florence High, where Ulbricht is housed, are not allowed internet access, the messages are actually coming from letters he has sent to friends and families. And this is in response to him starting a Twitter. So he recently started a Twitter account right here. He has 3 posts. He already has 9,458 followers. There's also this petition that you can sign, to basically say you should release this dude. But basically what he's doing is, I guess he's writing letters home and then they're tweeting those letters out for him. So you can see right here, this is the first one that he wrote. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. I think a double life sentence for this guy, that's pretty harsh, guys, considering he genuinely was just trying to do the right thing, and it backfired and blew up in his face. So, talking about some crypto adoption real quick before we get on out of here. So we have Start Engine, a US-based equity crowdfunding platform, has announced that it has started accepting investment contributions in Bitcoin. So founded in 2014, the company has launched various ICOs and has helped raise capital for more than 150 startups. You also have, this is really interesting, so Hilton Bournemouth, they said looking forward to being the first UK venue to trial pacccoin as a viable payment for our upcoming August event. If you haven't already got tickets now, you can buy tickets. Really interesting choice. Now, I know pacccoin has been one of those coins that, they've been looking to do like philanthropy type stuff and donations and things of that nature. Very interesting choice of a coin, but that's just more crypto adoption as well. And another thing too that I think is really big, so we kind of started the video out talking about Pheeva Wallet back in 2014, but you are seeing companies like Samsung. Now Samsung is a very well respected company, and it says in another new development for cryptocurrencies, Samsung has announced that it will start accepting crypto payments. This will be possible in 3 Baltic countries and is a result of Samsung's new partnership with a payment platform, CoinPay. So the information released by CoinPay indicates that the digital currencies that Samsung will accept at first will include a limited number. Those are going to be Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, Ethereum, Steam, and Dash. The number of tokens, while small, will still provide an opportunity for many to start using them, which might indicate that Samsung believes that the mainstream adoption of crypto is just around the corner. Whatever the case may be, Samsung is definitely not just waiting. Instead, they are leading by example. So that's really awesome news as well, guys. And you got to admit, when you're seeing things like this on the back page of the magazines, wrapping your head around the blockchain, not easy. Rolling over your old 401k with TD Ameritrade, easier than you think. So you do have to wonder, are these guys threatened? Are they just putting on a poker face? Well, we'll see, guys. So that being said, I want to say thank you so much for coming back to my channel, guys. I know today's episode was a little bit longer than usual. Had a lot of things on my mind, kind of had some rants in there as well. But you know how it goes here, guys. That's just crypto, it's crazy, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate being on this journey with you, everyone that's been smashing on that like button, dropping me comments, subscribing to the channel, joining the Telegram chat. You guys are awesome. It's always about community. Community to me is most important. And yeah, so that being said, guys, it's Saturday. It's a beautiful day up here in New York. I hope you guys are having a great time. Go out, enjoy yourself. And that being said, my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.